Greenland 2, Migration is a post-apocalyptic survival sequel that takes place 5 years after the catastrophic comet strike seen in the first Greenland film. The Garrity family has survived by living inside a secure underground bunker in Greenland, believing they have finally escaped the worst of the disaster. However, Earth remains unstable, and their fragile sense of safety is about to disappear. The story begins with John Garrity continuing his role as a scout and engineer, while Allison has become one of the leaders inside the bunker community. Their son Nathan is now a teenager and wants to prove himself by joining dangerous scouting missions outside. Despite years underground, the family hopes humanity can eventually rebuild civilization. Their peaceful existence ends when powerful earthquakes strike beneath Greenland. The underground shelter begins collapsing, and the survivors rush to evacuate before the tunnels cave in completely. A massive tsunami follows, destroying the facility that had protected them for years and killing many residents during the desperate escape. John, Allison, Nathan, and a few remaining survivors manage to escape aboard a lifeboat. They cross dangerous waters and eventually reach the devastated city of Liverpool in England. Instead of finding an organized society, they discover a lawless world where governments have mostly disappeared and desperate people fight over scarce resources. Soon after arriving, the group becomes separated during violent clashes between survivors competing for access to another secure shelter. Armed factions, frightened civilians, and collapsing infrastructure make every decision life-threatening. Once again, the Garrity family must struggle to reunite while avoiding deadly conflicts. As John searches for his loved ones, he encounters both compassionate strangers and ruthless criminals. Some survivors are willing to risk everything to help others, while others have abandoned morality in order to survive. The film constantly shows that humanity can display both incredible kindness and terrifying cruelty after civilization falls. Meanwhile, Allison refuses to give up hope. She protects Nathan and works with other survivors to find a safe path forward. Nathan is forced to grow up quickly, learning that survival depends not only on courage but also on making difficult choices and trusting the right people. The family eventually learns about rumors of a safer region in southern France where environmental conditions are improving. Believing this could be humanity's best chance for a future, they decide to travel across the ruined landscape despite countless dangers standing in their way. Their journey across Europe becomes the heart of the movie. They face abandoned cities, unstable roads, violent weather, damaged bridges, and hostile survivor groups. Every obstacle tests their determination and strengthens the bond between the family members. John repeatedly risks his own life to protect Allison and Nathan. His engineering skills and quick thinking help the group escape dangerous situations, but he cannot solve every problem alone. The family survives mainly because they continue supporting one another instead of giving in to fear. As they get closer to the rumored sanctuary, they realize that even safe zones have their own challenges. Supplies are limited, and not everyone can be trusted. The survivors must decide whether to cooperate or continue fighting over the few remaining resources. The climax features several intense action sequences as the Garritys struggle to reach the final refuge while facing natural disasters and human threats at the same time. Their determination is tested to its limits, but they refuse to abandon one another no matter the cost. By the end, the family reaches a place that offers genuine hope for rebuilding civilization. Although the world remains scarred by the comet's destruction, the survivors finally see signs that humanity may have a future beyond simply staying alive. The film closes on an optimistic note. Instead of focusing only on destruction, it emphasizes rebuilding communities, restoring trust, and creating a new beginning after unimaginable loss. The Garrity family's journey symbolizes resilience, perseverance, and the importance of family in the face of overwhelming odds. Overall, Greenland 2, Migration shifts the focus from the first film's race to survive the comet impact toward a longer journey of rebuilding life in a devastated world. While it delivers action, suspense, and disaster sequences, its central message is that hope, family, and cooperation remain humanity's greatest strengths even after the end of civilization.